Good morning. Good morning, Charm TV. The Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City proceedings will begin. The board is now in session. If you're in possession of any type of electronic device, please turn off said device on the off or silent mode during proceedings. In the absence of Judge Matriciani, Commissioner Templeton will serve as acting chair. Preliminary matters, Mr. Chairman, on the docket. Case number 1, 2035 North Broadway has been postponed. Case number 8, 2600 North Harwood Street, postponed. Case number 12, 1220 West North Avenue, postponed. Case number 14, 3208 Greenmount Avenue, postponed. Case number 15, 1813 North Charles Street, postponed. Case number 20, 1525 Russell Street, postponed. Case number 21, 14 West North Avenue, postponed. I'd like to call case number 2, 80s Coffee Roasters, 1625 Fleet Street. This is a Class B beer, wine, and liquor license, an application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under Article 12-903, small c, number 2, small I, requiring $500,000 in capital investment, 51% food sales, a seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people, and requesting outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Mr. Fogelman, how are you today?
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Commissioners. I've never been left at the altar before, but whenever I have the first case, they're always last in, and so I keep looking over my shoulder. I know she's coming up the building. Maybe we postpone, I'm not postpone this, but pass this just for a couple of cases.
That's fine.
Thanks.
I'm gonna push
I
it back.
appreciate it. Stephen W. Fogelman for the record. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, we'll move to case number 3, Boiler Group, Inc., 1 North Haven Street, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license, an application for a new Class B, beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under Article 12-903, small c, number 2, small I, requiring $500,000 in capital investment, 51% food sales, seating capacity for a minimum of 75, requesting live entertainment, outdoor table service, off-premise catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Mr. Chairman.
Kudinski.
For the record, Melvin J. Kudinski representing the applicant. This is an application for a new Class B license. They had a license there about a year and a half ago that expired. Tenant moved out. The new licensee is coming in to operate it as a restaurant. The capital investments are the same as they were before. I'll submit to you at this point what I have. And along with that, the floor plan, there's well over 75 seats. There's probably about 180 or so, indoor and outdoor. I'll submit that for the record. Next one, I have exhibits. And along with that, I also have the menu. And as I said before, everything there was approved for the prior licensees. And I just couldn't make it out, so current licensee is what had been on a license on Urban Avenue, so she has prior experience. She said she's going to hire probably about 30 people, which would be good. Try to get people from the neighborhood if she can, and that make sure that people who serve alcohol by alcohol certified. And other than that, I think it'll be a nice fit for that area. It needs a little perk there.
Okay. Anything else? Anything
No,
from client?
Schmidt, I'm sorry.
Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
No question.
None.
Okay. Based on the application materials, the proffer made by council today, the exhibits that were entered was I move to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with live entertainment, outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license and the request for live entertainment, outdoor table service, off-premise catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application submitted, material submitted, also profit given by the attorney, I also approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license, requesting live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premise catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell?
I'd like to call exhibits for the record. Board Exhibit 1, capital investment, 2, floor plan, and 3, menu.
Thank you, and good luck to you. All right. We have the next one, too.
Meander Art Bar, 1801 East Lombard Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. This is an application to transfer ownership, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Once again, for the record, Melvin J. Kennedy. I'm actually pinching in for Abe Hurdle. Talking about being left at the altar. He's going to Thailand, I think, to get his war bride. Nobody told him the war's been over, but I mean, it'd be all right for him over there. This is a particular transfer of a license at 1801. The current applicant's been there for 3 or 4 months, lives in the neighborhood. The neighborhood's been very well accepted. Coincidentally, you see later on the current licensee, she's here, she's coming off this license to go in Kenwood. So I think all of us are going to be a very good fit. Everybody will be alcohol certified who's going to serve alcohol and obey the rules and regulations of the liquor board. And they've gotten us some really nice write-ups as to their operation there.
Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
No questions.
Okay. Based on the application materials, based on the proffer made today by council, and I don't think there are any exhibits in the file on this one, I move to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership and the request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application file, profit given by the attorney, I also approve the application to transfer ownership, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you so much.
Steak and Bone, 2821-23 O'Donnell Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. An application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service, requesting off-premise catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Once again, for the record, Melvin J. Kennedy representing the applicant. This is I hate to say a do-over. This is the one that was approved to this young lady, and what happened is the people that were helping didn't complete the transfer in time. So as a result of it expired, and they had to, I call them Lazarus bills. They brought it back to life by the legislature. She's open now for the last 2 or 3 months, operating without the liquor license. So there's been nothing that's going to change from the last time that she was here to operate. She does, I don't know if you have a letter from the Canton Improvement Association.
No, I didn't.
Indicate that people who will be serving alcohol will be alcohol certified, and I think it'll be a nice addition with the Korean barbecue there. And your representative, Larry, that sits here, said he would keep an eye on it for you. We call him Uncle Larry sometimes.
Any questions from the commissioners?
None.
None.
This looks like it's needed in the areas. Nothing like this, I think, in that kind of area. Based on the application materials, the proffer made by council, exhibit that was submitted today, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premises catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on materials and the testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service and the request for off-premise catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application submitted and the support letter I have before me, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service, requesting off-premise catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell.
I'd like to post exhibits for the record. Board Exhibit 1, letter of support from Kent Community Association dated August 14th, 2024.
Good luck to you.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, we're going to move from case number 6 to number 7. Case number 6 is a courtesy provided to Attorney Bill Woolman waiting for his arrival. I'm going to call case number 7, Midtown Liquors, 17 West Biddle Street, Class A, beer, wine, and liquor license, an application to transfer ownership requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Once again, for the record, Melvin J. Kaninsky representing the applicant. This is another Lazarus one that had a fire there and then stayed closed too long, and they had to reinstitute it. The applicant here has got a letter from Mount Vernon Belvedere. I don't know if you have it. I'll give you. You have it, Ms. Russell? It's in your packet. I've got extra ones.
Hold on, let me see.
And there's also MOU. You have the MOU? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So they've entered into negotiations with the Mount Vernon Belvedere. They'll agree to have that memorandum of understanding as part of the consideration for the transfer of the license. They'll make sure everybody's alcohol certified, that's going to be dispensing alcohol. And other than that, I think they, if you read from the letter from Mount Vernon, I think it'll be a welcome addition to the neighborhood.
One second, I'm looking at the MOU. This was just accomplished.
And was down to the wire, you know, and says, you've heard that down the stretch they came. That was us.
Any questions from the commissioners on this?
No question.
Any questions?
No, none.
Okay. Based on the application materials and proper made by council, the exhibits that were entered today, including the MOU that was already in the file, I vote to approve this application transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license with the delivery of alcoholic beverages, subject to the MOU that we have here as enforceable by law.
Yes, based on materials testimony provided today, and with the existing MOU, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership and the request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Are you going to make the approval
Subject to the MOU.
subject to the permit?
Yeah, subject to the
You
MOU,
did?
existing MOU. Thank you.
All right, based on the application file, the support letter I have before me, and also the MOU, which must be a part of the license. I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell.
I'd like to post exhibits for the record. Board Exhibit 1, letter of support from Mount Vernon Belvedere Association dated 11/11/24, and 3 MOU.
Good luck, guys.
As case number 8 was postponed, we'll move to case number 7, 4332 Erdman Business LLC, 4332 Erdman Avenue. This is a Class A beer, wine, and liquor license, an application to transfer ownership requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Once again, this is from, I was sitting in for Abe Hurl. This is an application to transfer an existing location. And the applicant in the case is buying the property, so they're going to be fully invested at this location. The prior experience is working with some of their relatives. Mr. Aaron Browning here, he's the current licensee as the city resident. He's going to continue to be the current city resident, make sure that all the people there are alcohol certified, be serving alcohol, and familiar with the rules and regulations, liquor board, and they know, be very vigilant about checking for minors. Okay. Submit.
Any questions, Commissioner?
No question.
None.
All right. Based on application materials proper made by council, I move to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license with the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership and a request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application filed, proffer given by the attorney, I also approve the application to transfer ownership requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Thank you. Good luck.
No exhibits for the record.
Mr. Tapaches, 1900 Alexander Street, Class D, beer, wine, and liquor license, an application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Stephen W. Fogel on behalf of the applicant. Be happy to proffer. Mr. Romero, this is a do-over. This is one where there were some issues with the estate and the property. Mr. Previs was involved and represented a decedent. The case was settled, so he's refiled. In fact, he even has his use and occupancy in his name, so he should be able to get this license transfer finalized by tomorrow. Mr. Romero has been involved extensively at Ruben's Taqueria on Ritchie Highway in Glen Burnie. It does not have a beer, wine, and liquor license. This is the former Lobo space at 1900 Alisana, which is a very beloved restaurant with great food. He's open. He serves a lot of food. He doesn't serve a lot of beer, wine, or liquor. You may remember him. He's trying to ramp up business, and other than what happened under the current license, he's been fully compliant. We'd ask for you to reapprove this transfer.
Okay. Any questions from the
No
commissioners?
None.
Based on the application materials proper made by council today, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class D beer, wine, and liquor license.
Based on material testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application filed, proffer given by the attorney, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class D beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Fayette Liquor Plus, 1434 East Fayette Street, Class A, beer, wine, and liquor license. This is an application to transfer ownership, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
For the record, Melvin Jacobinski pitching in for Abe Hurdle. He has given the team was a do-over. He's been associated with this business for the past 6 or 7 years, familiar with the area, with the neighborhood, make sure everybody's alcohol certified. There's in their family type situation, they went ahead and transferred a license over to Mr. Singh for his operation at that location.
So this is from one family member to another family member?
Yes.
Is that what's happening here?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you touched, I know you're standing in with your client on the past history of this location?
Yeah, I know that the area probably better than most people, because I did the original transfer about 25 years ago. What was it? Is it called Johnstown Association there? And it's right on the corner of that, a lot of traffic in that area. But I mean, he's familiar with the fact that they have to make sure they don't allow any things that have happened there in the past.
Some of the things that happened in the past? Okay. Any questions from the other commissioners on?
Alcohol awareness
Yeah,
certified?
everybody will be certified there, yeah.
Because with this application, you're trying to add in the delivery of alcoholic beverages to a troubled location. That's the concern right now.
have a
Do you
question.
have a question? Go ahead.
You made the statement of this trouble location. What kind of trouble have you had at that location in the past, to your
Well,
knowledge?
they had some issues where people would be congregating out in front, and then on one side or the other, there was some disturbances where some people were shooting at a shootout, but it had nothing to do with the establishment. It had to do with basically people outside, but they did help the police to give them the video and so forth to help out there.
And Mr. Singh is going to be the new person. Is this Mr. Singh here?
That's him.
What's his background?
He's worked there over the last period of years, so he is familiar with the operation of the business there.
So he was there when the trouble was being,
Wasn't troubled by him, but by outsiders. I use the word influencers all the time. Outside people that were on that corner there.
Loitering.
In the meantime, the people who they did cooperate with the police, and the police every once in a while would put a police car there. If you're familiar with that, it's right on the corner of that area. I think it was an old gas station here years and years ago.
So the police officer, there's a police car that's sitting there at all times, I think.
Off and on. That police car moves up and down Fayette Street from up where the hospital is, down there, and they'll go down a little further, and they'll come back again. Because, they're only, 7 blocks from headquarters.
And is there an MOU on this one?
I don't think there ever was an MOU there.
I see something that says on the 23rd, October 16th, 23rd, 2023, that there was a MOU to be made part of the license. Is that in?
I don't think it was ever signed.
It never was signed?
And submitted.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm ready to make a ruling. You guys got any questions?
I'm ready.
Yeah, we already voted, did we?
No.
No?
I'm about to vote right now. I don't want to hold up or stop business, but I do have a concern. So, based on the application materials, the proffer made by council today, I vote to approve this application transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license. But what I want to do is, based on the past history of the location, delay the delivery of the alcoholic beverages for 6 months, like a probationary period. And after that 6 months, send a letter to us to get the delivery of alcoholic beverages once we see that this transfer has happened and your client has fully taken over this location, done everything the right way to curb what's been going on in the area. And our concern is it's the same family, and I believe that the licensee was there when the other things were happening in the past. So that's my ruling.
Okay, so based on materials testimony provided today, a vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with the delay, what did you say, this is just 6 months for delivery of alcoholic beverages?
Yes.
Okay.
Based on the application file, I also approve the application to transfer ownership. However, I have a concern about the alcoholic beverages. I think once you get there for 6 months and prove yourself to be a worthy person in that community, business rather, in that community, of 6 months, then I would like for you to revisit us and make a decision on that.
Yes. Thank you. Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right. Good luck to you, though. Good luck.
Mr. Chair, as number 12 has been postponed, we'll move to case number 13, Hamilton Tavern, 5517 Harford Road, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. An application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Good morning again, Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicants. This case, a BD7 license at this location was determined to be inactive by the board in 2023, and its pending transfer expired. Senator Corey McCray assisted the applicants by introducing Senate Bill 1079, which restored the license as unexpired. That law took effect on July 1st of this year. The applicants then went and got a B license at this location, which they didn't renew on April 1st, and it's now been over 180 days. So that license, that B license should be expired. And they did that because Senator McCray assisted them in what did Mel call it? Lazarus?
Yes.
I call it rekindling. I call it
Legislative fix.
revival. Thank you. So he took care of it. And so the Old Hamilton Tavern, they're really not going to make any changes. And we've got an accountant and a chef here, and that usually could make for good business. So thank you very much.
Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
None.
Okay. Based on the application materials, the proffer made by council today, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Based on materials, testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application file, proffer given by the attorney, I also approve the application to transfer ownership.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Ms. Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Mr. Chair, as case number 14 and 15 previously postponed, I will call Coco's Pub, 4301 Hartford Road. This is a Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, an application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
I think I could do this one without the file. So, Steve Fogelman on behalf of the applicant, Marcella Knight. Miss Knight, her maiden name is Coco Vinos, Coco's Pub fame. We all love the Ravens, we all love the Orioles, and we all love crab cakes, but the debate is hot about crab cakes. Everybody's got a favorite, but you talk to 100 people, and a whole bunch of them, a big group of them, say Coco's Pub is their favorite crab cake in Baltimore. And it's pretty darn good. So everybody is happy to know that nothing at all is changing with Coco's Pub, except that she has worked out a deal and bought her parents out. She's running the restaurant full-time anyway. And this way, her parents won't have to sign the renewal. And so we're excited. She's excited for taking over the mothership completely and formally at this time. We thank you.
Okay. Questions?
No questions.
Based on the application material, proffer made by council, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Based on materials, testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application submitted, proffer given by the attorney, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
All right.
Thank
Ms.
you all.
Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Thanks.
Kenwood Tavern, 800 South Kenwood Avenue, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, an application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service, requesting off-premise catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
For the record, Melva J. Kudensky representing the applicant. As you may have heard of before, she is the licensee at 1801 East Lombard. She's been there for a while. She also was a licensee here on Kenwood years ago. She lives on the premises, so what she's doing is coming off 1801 Lombard, and she is going on 800 South Kenwood. She's familiar with the rules and regulations. She's been a licensee for a period of years. Is familiar with the rules and regulations, and feel this will be a real seamless transfer. She'll come off 1801, she'll go back on 800 South Kenwood.
Any questions from the commissioners?
None.
Okay. You did everything, Mr. Kudensky. Based on the application materials, proffer made by council, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of outdoor table service, off-premises catering, and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with the continuation of outdoor table service and the request for off-premise catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application file, proffer given by the attorney, I also approve the application to transfer ownership and continuation of outdoor table service, requesting off-premise catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you and good luck. Thank you. All right.
La Roca, 3210-14 Pulaski Highway, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. This is an amended application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Mr. Chair.
For the record, Melvin J. Kaminsky, representing the applicant. This is a do-over. Again, the applicant here is the son of the other licensee who's getting up in age and has to retire. He lives above the bar, so he's been familiar with the operation of the place for a number of years. I'm making sure everybody's alcohol certified and is familiar with the rules and regulations. As indicated, this was an amended do-over, so we could add the son to the license.
Okay, any questions?
None?
No questions.
All right, based on the amended application and the proffer made by council today, I vote to approve this amended application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Yes, based on materials, testimony, and letter from the attorney, I also vote to approve the amended application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the amended application file, proffer given by the attorney, I approve the application for the amended application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverage.
Ms. Russell,
No exhibits for the record.
thank you. Good luck.
Moving to case number 19, Park Bench Pub, 1747-49 Belt Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. This is an amended application to transfer ownership. Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicant, Tyler Hoke. This application is amended. This is a property that was badly damaged by a former tenant. It is also a redo. Unfortunately, Mr. Hoke is out of town, and I did not realize that until this morning. His uncle and the property owner is here, and you have previously vetted him, and he previously got his fingerprints done. I'm happy to proceed with Mr. David Makarovich answering any questions about the business, Mr. Hoke having previously appeared before you and previously been approved. But I'll leave that to your discretion, whether or not I should request a postponement, or if the board feels comfortable going forward this morning.
I guess that's a question for you, if you want to go for it, not for us to determine.
Having had one prior approval, I feel
You
like
think
this,
that it's okay?
nothing has changed.
Okay. You think it's good to go forward, Mr. Page?
Sorry.
I want to just make sure that we're good.
Yes.
All right. Sure. Thank you. I heard. Here. Seems as if the office did what they always do and give us a docket that's well vetted prior to it even hitting our desk. And I just got confirmation that everything was completely vetted prior to coming here. Yeah, I would say go for it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Get it done now. Mr. Hoke, who's not present today, has a lot of bar experience, restaurant experience, works at Cooper's Tavern for many years. He is in a family that has had a lifetime of bar experience and owning bars in South Baltimore, the Makarovich family. He is a pretty serious guy. He's a young guy. This place was known as the Park Bench Pub and was absolutely beloved by the community for many years. Shuts down on the early side, no troubles. There were some troubles there at one time, and there was some damage to the property. Mr. Hoke and Mr. Makarovich have spoken to the neighbors, and they were very comfortable with him resuming operations at the Park Bench Pub. So I do believe there's a public need and desire here, and I would submit thereon.
Any questions from the commissioners?
No questions.
None?
No questions? And based on your application and application materials that we have here and the proffer made by council, I do vote to approve this amended application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Based on material, testimony, and letter from the attorney, I also vote to approve the amended application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application file, profit given by the attorney, I also approve the amended application to transfer ownership of the BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You don't have
As
to come back.
case number 20 and 21 been postponed, I move to call case number 22, Sun Tavern and Liquor Store, 310 North Utah Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. This is an application to transfer location of a Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license presently located at 308, was it 306? 308 North Utah Street to 310 North Utah Street with continuation of delivery of alcoholic beverages. Mr. Chairman.
For the record, Melvin J. Kadensky, this is my last one before I fall over. You have defibrillators here just in case they need them?
I think we have a few, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is probably the easiest one you're going to see. He's at 308 where he's renting, and he bought 310 next door. So he wants to go to move to his own building from 308 to 310. So it's, he's been a licensee at 308 for a number of years. He just wants to be able to have his license at his own location.
Okay. Any questions?
None.
No questions.
All right. Based on your application, I place materials here and the proffer made by council. I vote to approve this application transfer location of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license that's now located at 308 North Utah Street to 310 North Utah Street with the continuation of delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application transfer location of a Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license presently located at 308 North Utah Street to 310 North Utah Street with the continuation of delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application file, I approve the application, and proffered by the attorney, I approve the application to transfer location of a Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license presently located at 308 North Utah Street to 310 North Utah Street with continuation of delivery of alcoholic beverages.
It's a mouthful on this one. Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. You can get out of here before you have to get the defibrillator.
Before they run now, all right?
Thank you. Good luck to you. Thank you. All right.
Mr. Chairman, I think we're recalling a case.
2 and 6, I think.
Okay, recalling case number 2, 80s Coffee Roasters, 1625 Fleet Street, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license, an application for a new Class B, beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under Article 12-903, small c, number 2, small I, requiring $500,000 in capital investment, 51% food sales, and seating capacity for a minimum of 75, requesting outdoor table service. Mr. Chair.
Yes, thank you.
Excuse me, could you repeat that address?
That's number 2.
The-
It's 1625 Fleet Street.
Oh, number 2?
Yes, case number 2, Commissioner. 1625 Fleet Street, recall.
Skipping around a little bit.
Thank you for your indulgence. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicant. Applicant's name is Adi Abibi, Ada Abibi, otherwise known as Adi, and she has opened a wonderful coffee shop and cafe in Fells Point, 1625 Fleet Street. She has spent enormous sums to outfit the establishment with restaurant equipment and even coffee roasters that cost more than a luxury car. So I had no idea these things cost so much money, but commercial grade means it costs 10 times what it would at home. So I am happy to share an ancient MOU signed at 8 a.m. this morning between the Fells Point Residents Association and the applicant. It's a standard Fells Point Residents Association MOU indicating that she opens at 6 a.m. it's a coffee shop restaurant, but she's agreed that she's not going to sell any alcoholic beverages before 8 a.m. under any circumstances. Additionally, she's going to close by 10 p.m., so she'll be a this license will be a great amenity to the community and to the small business. Additionally, it's just simply not going to cause any trouble because nothing bad happens until after 10 p.m. So, thank you.
Do we have the breakdown?
Yeah,
Do you have the breakdown?
okay, so the breakdown, I emailed it a few days after I filed this. I don't happen to see one in my file. However, I'm happy to, we'll see if Ms. Russell can come up with anything. Otherwise, I can try to read you it, and here, I mean, I have this here on my email.
That's
Okay.
fine, and you can submit it later. So you have
Yeah.
it in file?
Oh, you do have it. Okay, so since you have it, I'll go ahead and open up my copy.
We're going to look at it here.
Sure. Yeah, it comes up to $521,040. Showing purchase of everything from kitchen equipment, refrigerators, freezers, commercial grade microwaves, espresso machines and grinders, plumbing.
Electric roasters.
Yes.
Good coffee.
Yeah.
You've had it?
No, I haven't.
I've
No,
passed by it a
it's-
few times.
People
but-
are raving. You have, all right.
Okay.
And she lives right in the neighborhood, and that always makes everybody happier because she experiences the same things that the Residents Association members experience every weekend of their lives. And she has small children, and she wants to make sure that Fells Point stays safe.
That's great. Any questions from the commissioners?
No questions.
So based on the application materials, the proffer made by council, the exhibit that was given today, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with outdoor table service pursuant to the her abidance with the MOU as enforced by law.
Yes, based on material testimony provided today, I vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with the request of outdoor table service and with the MOU with the license and the Fells Point Resident Association.
Based on the application file, profit given by the attorney, and material submitted, I approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor license, restaurant license, requesting outdoor table service. And this MOU is also a part of my decision, must be a part of the license.
Ms. Russell?
Like exhibit for the record, Board Exhibit 1, MOU between applicants and Fells Point Residents Association.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we're on case number 6, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Sobo Loco, 1739-41, Light Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license. This is an application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service. Mr. Chair.
Mr. Woolman?
Good morning, and thank you for the accommodation earlier. For the record, Joseph Woolman, Silverman Thompson, on behalf of the applicant, I have an outline that I prepared that I'd submit for the record. And if it would please the commissioners, I'd just proffer the contents of that outline at this time very quickly. Standing to my right is Mr. Scott Schlupner, who is the applicant. The licensed premises is located at 1739 to 41 Light Street. As was indicated, this is an application for the transfer of a Class BD7 license. Property is located in South Baltimore, and the premises includes the first floor of the building. We have a site plan that is in the application packet. Mr. Schlupner is familiar with the rules and regulations of the Baltimore City Liquor Board. He pledges to abide by them. He was born in 1978 and lives in Baltimore, Maryland. Community outreach. The management team continues to enjoy a positive working relationship with the surrounding community, including the South Baltimore Neighborhood Association and the Riverside Neighborhood Association. Mr. Schlupner has been in contact with community leadership and is working towards executing an MOU that is acceptable to all parties. regarding the criteria to approve the application of Report 210A, the public need and desire for a license, the ability to serve alcohol as a complement to the establishment enhances its ability to provide a unique service to the residents and visitors in the community. Number and location of existing license holders. There are 3 other licenses in the area, according to BLC Record 0, of which are Class BD7. Potential effect on existing license holders. Location of license will have no detrimental effect on and complements other licensed establishments in the area. The potential commonality or uniqueness. The operators will continue to offer unique services at an established venue. The impact of the license on the health, safety, and welfare of the community. License will have no adverse impacts. The license holder will continue to seek the input of the surrounding businesses and residents. Any other factor for the board to consider includes the team and Mr. Schlupner are highly experienced operators of establishments in South Baltimore, including the Riverside Tap House, which is a popular restaurant in the neighborhood. With that, I would submit, if you have any questions for Mr. Schlupner or myself, we're happy to answer them.
Okay, I don't have any questions. Any questions?
None.
No
Commissioners?
questions.
Okay. Based on your application materials, proffer made by council, exhibit that was submitted today. Is this an exhibit or just an outline for us to review?
Oh, that's an exhibit for the record. If you
Okay,
Put
it's
that in
an
the
exhibit for
file,
the
that'd be great.
record.
Thank you.
So the memorandum that you entered into the record today, I vote to approve this application transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of outdoor table service.
Yes, based on material testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service.
Based on the application file, I also approve the application to transfer ownership of this BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of outdoor table service.
Ms. Russell,
Like exhibits for the record, board exhibit number 1, business plan.
Mr. Page, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
There being no further business before this board, the board stands in recess until Thursday, December the 5th, 2024, 10:30 a.m. We are adjourned. Happy holidays.